Better call Zaal.
Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm here with Asaf from Dappable. We're going to be doing an awesome campaign coming up here for the ZABAL for people to create their first ZABAL apps. And we got Asaf to kind of show us through getting through Dappable. So why don't you take us away?
Hi guys. So Dappable is basically a vibe coding tool similar to Lovable and Bold. The only difference is it's focused on Web3. So you probably don't want AI to handle your money. So what we did, we actually built the front end. So you can build the front end with no problem with AI. But all the blockchain stuff is components that we pre-built. So for example, if you connect wallet, it's connect wallet that pre-built, not AI. Same goes with transaction and other stuff. So this allow us to reach very cool and fast pre-built DApp that you can do without knowing any code.
Awesome. I love it. Yeah, do you want to just give us some examples, some tools and tricks of how we can use this software to vibe code?
Sure. So once you connect, all you need to do is come here and start typing, but you have a quick start. So let's say VIP access to your token holder. So it's just it will fill out the prompt and just click on build it. And then it will start building that, and then it will ask us some question because it doesn't know which token and which website we want. So let's see a few seconds, see that he understand what he needs to do, and then he asks us some questions.
Perfect.
Okay, this is the first question. So which token you want? I can choose my own token, but let's say I want USDC, right? So and then right, stablecoin USDC, and then let's say minimum one. Obviously, we want it on Ethereum, and let's say this one, and then this is every time he asks you something else, but it's fine. Let's say that we want this cigar and whiskey club, right? And that's it. So let's see what he's going to do. It's going to take him a few minutes, but he's going to build it. Now, this is only version 1. So after version 1, you can start working with him, add more stuff like photos and areas that you don't want your customer to enter without your token. Obviously, you can do it, by the way, for NFT. And so let's see and understand what he's doing. You can see
Yeah,
here.
I think one of the really cool things about what you guys are doing is you're focusing on vibe coders, what they truly understand. They just want to do that design front end design work and have that majority of the back end and the software just work. And I think the cool thing about bringing pre-audited contracts in so that the AI isn't trying to assume or guess how to make the smart contract. It knows what the parameters need to be. It makes it much easier to kind of iterate and build some of these websites. So that's awesome. And especially just like those small customizations that you need to change, whether that be a token address or just something small to create a whole new app. Sometimes the AI will go off and do some whole other thing instead of what you intended it to do. So I think adding the parameters, adding the constraints really adds a lot of value to someone creating a production grade vibe coded app out of an idea.
Yeah. I think that what you just mentioned is very while it is building, so we can chat a little bit. So I think what you just mentioned is super on the spot because you don't want the AI to touch your money, so it's good for component and it's also good for a smart contract. So what we are doing is actually use defined or pre-built smart contract. For example, you can connect to Uniswap, 1inch, all these smart contracts you can connect to them built-in, or you can deploy your own template. So for example, if you want to build token, it's a template of token. So it's not something that the AI is built by its own. And if you want smart contract, then in 2 weeks we will release our truly, I can say that's in modesty, amazing technology that actually instead of smart contract doing in smart transaction. So that means that you can create transaction, let's say swap or staking or provide liquidity. This is pre-built transaction, and then you can build the entire DApp around this transaction with your own logic without even touching the code. And this is truly amazing to see. I don't know if we had time, but if we have time, I will show you some stuff later on.
Awesome. Cool. So yeah, no, it's nice and easy. Musician can just type in here, get their D app up and running, and it looks like we're on the last one here, kind of building and verifying.
Yeah. By the way, in the meantime, you can go to the code, see what he actually built. This is the overview page to actually demonstrate.
And then that export button, is that just for the singular file that you're on, or is that a zip of all the files?
No, you can zip all the. You can put it on.
Yeah, because
GitHub.
that's huge. Because like I know a lot of people that really like using tools like V0 or other vibe coding apps to build their front end and then bring it into their ecosystem as well, because it helps with that like initial build part where it knows what formatting it needs to start in, and then being able to do those like additional things the way you want them in your own interface. The ability to get that all from here is awesome. So I love the modularity and just like the ability to really rock out. So it looks like it's built now.
Now, if you click here, you see it on full screen. Let's connect the wallet. Let's say this is the wallet.
Boom.
So you see that he granted us access, and he create a lot of. Again, it's a demo contract, but you can change and tweak whatever you want. But let's say that if you connect with a different wallet, then it will not allow you to see that. So
Amazing.
no.
Yeah, I mean, we just created that token gated web page just now in that less than 5 minutes. So that's really cool to see.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to show us some more of that functionality so that people participating in this upcoming campaign can try out some of the other cool tools and tricks you guys have?
Yeah. So basically, if you click here, you will see a different layout and theme, and you can choose this, and obviously we'll change that. You can change the agent. You can add sketches and files and stuff. So everything that you want, you can do it here. Let me show you some stuff that we actually built. So you can see here, this is stuff that I'm playing with. This is, for example, do you know I forget the name. The guys that North One, you know them?
I don't think so.
I think these guys basically create an agent that can trade, and then they show you everything that the agent is doing. So they give the agent to ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and then they do a competition between them. So I start to build that here. Obviously, the agent part is different, and I'm building that with N8N. But it's going to be everything here will be like that, and you will see exactly what happens. So every transaction, you click here, you see the transaction, see why he did the transaction. So this is very, very cool. Another app that I actually built. This is blockchain festival. So you can buy Connect Wallet and buy tickets. You can define until the price until this date is that, and from this date the price increase. You have the speaker. You have a party, exclusive event. Only again if you hold the specific token. So this is the kind of stuff that I build.
Amazing. Any kind of like last tips and tricks you would give to anyone that's kind of starting out, trying out Dappable for their first time?
Yeah, to start slow, but to go wild on the imagination. For example, this is completely DAX that built around 1 inch, and it's everything is working. So I build this DApp, and then I connect other protocol and also connect LiDAR. So in one protocol, you have everything, and again, you can demand that you can only access or to use that only if you hold my token. So you can create a lot of cool stuff here. If you want
Very
to see
cool.
some events, so I don't know.
Yeah, we can rock it over to a couple other advanced things as well, kind of at the end here, if anyone else wants to try out some cool things.
Yeah, so this is actually I build limit order, OCO, and trailing order. OCO is like you can say that this is OCO. So let's say this is the price, and I can say if price jump to 4,000, I want to sell, but also if price drop to 2,500, I want to sell. So this is OCO. It's very difficult to do it on DEXs, and this is on Uniswap V2. Same goes with limit order on V2, on Uniswap V2, and trailing order. And trailing order, let's say that Ether price is 3,000, and you said if it's dropped to 27, you want to sell. So it's $300 gap. So if Ether go to 3,500, now it's keep the gap. So if it's dropped to 32, then it's sell. So you always increase your limit order by the price of the token. So this is very, very sophisticated, and it's hardly, I don't think it could be done with the DEXs, because you need to store the price when you first started. So this is something that I built, and it's working, and it's really amazing to see it. By the way, I use N8N in order to do that. So this is the entire thing. So basically, once I transmit this transaction, it go and store on Superbase, and then immediately N8N run every 5 seconds, see if the condition met, and then it trigger the transaction. And if you remember, the transaction is sorry. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. So the transaction is what I mentioned earlier, when you sign specific transaction, and then no one can do something. Sorry, 1 second, and then I will show you. Yeah, this is beta, so this is not something that accessible to other people, but you can see the link. It's not going to. So, so this is the, you see, this is the app. So what I do, I just signed this app that I said that this is the wallet that can sign this application, and the money goes to here. The runner is like account abstraction, and every transaction should not go over 10% of what I have in the wallet. Now I can, let's say, take your wallet and sign this transaction and give you access to this. So you don't have access to my money, but you can run this transaction. So this is exactly what you guys saw here on the. This is the transaction that actually
Amazing.
on this app.
Yeah, no, it's really cool what you guys are doing. I think a lot of cool things coming up the pipeline. I think this campaign for the initial ZABAL will be awesome. I know I'm going to submit my own apps. So, if no one else does, you guys will have to beat me. So, no, I think it's going to be a blast. I think there's a lot of cool things we can do. And I'm excited to do like an update in like a month to kind of see where you guys are at and what other features you guys have added. So, thank you, Asaf. Is there anything else you want to add in before we kind of end off here?
No, I think you guys are amazing. I'm sure that you guys will use this app, and we have a lot of good stuff for your community. I'm sure that you will post it soon.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Asaf. Have a great one, everyone.